Shabbat Shalom. Again, Rabbi Fish coming to you, teaching from Rabbi Dr. Shai Held's book, The Heart of Torah. I'm speaking to you in front of the world map that exists in our school wing at Temple Israel, because Parshat Lekha begins the story of one particular small nation in the context of all the nations of the world. What Rabbi Held has pointed out in this week's wonderful Davar Torah is that really Parshat Lekha and Vayera together can be seen as a double commentary on the question of what chosenness and specialness means. We clearly are intended to be a unique nation in God's eyes, but does that mean no other nation in the world, of all of the nations that we see here, is a nation which God cares for? We understand that we have a covenant that goes back to this parsha, but is it impossible to imagine that God's love and covenantal relationships only extend to the Jewish people? Rabbi Held points out that the terms that are used for our future persecution by our neighbors in Egypt, our ultimate subjugation as slaves, those terms, to be a ger, to be an eved, to have inui, to be oppressed during those years in our future, those are the particular words which will be echoed in the following week's parsha, Parshat Vayera, when it describes how Sarah, our mother, oppressed the maidservant Hagar. He teaches us that if we think of ourselves as oppressed, and we therefore think it's impossible for us to become oppressor, we should be careful. Because even someone as great as our mother Sarah can find herself in a situation in which, with power, that power can be misused. Interestingly, of course, the maidservant, is named Hagar, which could be the ultimate stranger. The teaching for Lekha and Vayera is that we should be proud of our unique covenant. We should be reminded that of all the nations of the world, we feel special in our connection with God, but that never gives us the license to see ourselves as only the people who believe our relationship with God can be one of holiness and covenantedness. Shabbat Shalom.